Minecraft. Not just a game, a movie. But is this a movie for all? Or a movie for ball? To that question, I answer with another. Does the Minecraft movie pass the Bechdel test? Oh, and spoilers, by the way. The Bechdel test, for those unfamiliar, is an examination technique devised by Alison Bechdel to determine the quality of representation women receive in media, most often movies. The test has 3 simple criteria. 1. There must be 2 named women characters. This one is easy. The film has 2 female leads, named Natalie, a social media manager who takes care of her brother after their mother's tragic passing, acting as a sort of uninformed adult audience surrogate throughout the film, and Dawn, a small business owner who tags along, acting as an impromptu mentor to Natalie as she struggles with the burden of guardianship. There are a few other women in the movie as well, such as the main villain Malgosia, an evil witch in the Nether bent on taking over the overworld, and Vice Principal Marlene, a woman who falls in love with a villager after her recent divorce. However, these women will not be relevant to our discussion due to our next point. 2. The 2 women have to talk to each other. This refers to a proper conversation between the 2 of them. This one is also easy. The 2 characters have multiple scenes together where they're alone and talking throughout the movie. I counted about 4 notable scenes where the 2 talk alone with each other. As to the content of their conversations, that will be covered by our next criteria. 3. The 2 women need to talk about something other than a man. Great, surely one of these scenes mentioned will have some other topic. The first scene, including Dawn and Natalie alone together, is outside of Natalie's house after Henry, her little brother, has gone missing. They mostly just talk about him and then go to find him. Seems like this scene is a bust, but it makes sense. Her brother is missing after all. Let's skip to our next scene. Okay, this scene takes place during the first battle in the village against the piglins. Dawn and Natalie are fighting together and all they talk about is finding Henry. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's a stressful situation. I'm sure she's worried about her brother. It makes sense. The next scene they're in, the 2 try to make a boat to escape the village attack, only to fail and be taunted by a villager. Okay, that's fine. I'm not sure if they have gender, so it might not be a man. I don't know. As long as they don't talk about a man by the end of the scene, it's fine. Wait, they talk about finding Henry again and then run off. Okay, that's cool. Hey, we got one more. We got one more scene. Surely they can't do it in the next scene, right? The next scene starts with Natalie worrying about Henry. Fuck. Okay, pause. Time out. I'm putting one of those grocery store dividers here. Okay. Any point after this, they talk about a man again. I'm calling it, but you gotta give me this. Okay. Dawn and Natalie talk back and forth about responsibility and how difficult life is. Okay, it's a little shallow, but we're clear. We're in the clear. Okay. They talk about working and how hard it is to grind on your own. Okay. Relatable. I love it. And then they get interrupted by Dennis, the canonically male dog. Does this count? This doesn't count. Right? They mentioned Steve. Oh, Jesus Christ, Mike! You couldn't have one scene. You know what? Whatever. The stupid Bechdel test doesn't matter. Anyway, it's just made up. It was a joke test. Things can be not sexist and not pass the Bechdel test, right? I mean, this video doesn't pass, right? I mean, it's just me talking. Wait. What's that? Is that a scene transition? What is that?
Hello, I initiated a survival mode session in Minecraft last night.
That is highly efficient. Did you obtain wood from a tree?
Affirmative, I used my hand. It was time-consuming but necessary.
Understood. I crafted a wooden pickaxe, then I struck stone, many times.
Remarkable. I encountered a hostile entity known as a creeper. It approached and then exploded.
Explosion protocol. Run backward. Did you utilize this method?
Negative, I experienced death. I respawned. Emotional impact, 0.
Respawn is logical. I suggest we construct a dirt cube shelter.
Agreed, it is aesthetically unpleasant, but function outweighs form.
Would you like to engage in mining operations later?
Yes, let us locate diamonds. It will increase tool efficiency by approximately 156%.
Pleasure detected. Minecraft is optimal.
Indeed. End of transmission.
You know, not only did that pass the Bechdel test, the two women in that scene were both queer, so it also passes the Vito Russo test. And if you didn't realize the script was written by ChatGPT, it also passes the Turing test. And you know, they kind of seem to be questioning each other, like their emotional responses, so I think you can count that as a positive Voight-Kampff test, like for Blade Runner. Anyway, the point is, write Alex better in the sequel, or I swear to God, I'll go full Pop Bob on your ass. By the way, Pop Bob's a woman. I think I've named like 8 women in this video. I think that's a world record. You gotta check on that. I don't know. Anyway, make sure to like and subscribe, or I'll find you.